started, I just want to apologize for the lack of video in October. If you guys have followed me on Facebook, welcome back to YouTube, Devery. If you guys have followed me on Facebook or Instagram, you might kind of know what's going on. I gave a couple videos that just let everyone in on what was going on with me. So things were bananas. I had a lot of traveling happening through, oh my gosh, June, July, August, September, and it was crazy. And it was a huge adjustment for me, for my family, for my children, and we all kind of just put our heads down, and it was like, all right, we're doing this, like, let's go. And we did it. We all survived. My husband and kids were absolute rock stars, and I also survived. I don't know if I was a rock star or not, but you know, we made it. Now, speaking of long traveling, I still have a cough left over. But once I got back home in, I think it was like the last week of September where everything finally slowed down, I had a week and I was like, okay, all right, whew, I can do this video. We're going to get the giveaway all ready, get the website set up. And every day I was like, I can't do it today. Maybe tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. I can absolutely do it tomorrow. And this went on for a week, and I set up a little message, you know, I'm so sorry, I know I'm late. And then it went on for another week, and I finally had to admit to myself, Devery, you need some time to recover. And that's really what it was. Like, I could not make myself put makeup on to actually do the video. Like, I didn't have the energy to be peppy. I didn't have the energy to get ready. It's really hard for me to admit that, because in my brain, I really want to pretend that I'm Superwoman all the time. Like, totally, I can do all the things. And I just, you know, I can't actually do all the things all the time. So I did all of my events. I've met some amazing people at WizardCon Austin, WizardCon Chicago, Boise. I did some signings in Texas, and where else have I been? Georgia. I mean, like, I just was all over the place, and I met some amazing people, and I'm so glad that I did it. And I am glad I actually took a little bit of time off, even if it was just like a week and a half, to cut myself some slack and let myself breathe. But I do feel bad for you guys, and I'm sorry that I did not have a giveaway for you last month. So hopefully the next two giveaways will make it up to you. I did buy some stuff for you. My husband and I went on a vacation to Leavenworth, Washington. If you've watched any of my videos, you know how I feel about Leavenworth, Washington, and that I always do shopping for you guys there. So I bought a couple of things, and hopefully you guys are going to love it. Okay, enough of that. Let's get started. I have stacked all the items that I'm going to be giving away over here on my bookshelves so that I can gracefully collect them as I talk. We'll see how that goes. I'm not graceful. I might should have thought of that before I started this video. Anywho, okay, here we go. So first item up, of course, a copy of Venator's Magic Unleashed. I will sign it. I will also be sending you home with, I don't think this is one of them. I have 10 dated copies of the first week of launch to identify those copies as the first print run of Venators. So if it ever starts to do really well and we're on like print 752, you're like, hey, yo, got a original copy. So that's what you'll be getting. You will also be getting a couple of dragon things, because if you have read Venators, you know that there's a dragon in Venators. If you haven't read Venators, there is a dragon in Venators. There's a dragon. I swore I wasn't going to do a dragon, but it really was kind of a necessity, so the dragon came on board. So I actually found this in Boise at a Renaissance fair, first Renaissance fair, and it is soap, and the rest of her soap smelled amazing. I can't smell this one because it's too packaged, but we've got a beautiful dragon egg little half soap for you. I also found these great coasters, and I'm having a hard time giving them to you guys because I want them. I bought 4 of them, and I want them But don't worry, I'll keep my broken old music ones and I'll give them to you. All right, so this one has got, it's a slate, it's got a really cool edge, and then I'm hoping the light doesn't make this invisible, but we'll see. There is a dragon head kind of sketched onto that. It's very, very cool, and yeah, like I said, I totally am wanting to keep them for my own. Okay. I also have, did you notice the grace at which I grabbed that hat? Grace. I have got a Venators hat for you. I've got a few people that send me pictures wearing this and it makes me so happy. I also have got a feather pin because remember, we're doing Eon themed boxes, which is where Venators takes place. And so a lot of the stuff is either Venators theme or things about the characters, things characters would have. So of course, we're going to have a feather pin. I mean, obviously. Okay, now I'm saving the most exciting thing for last, at least what I think is most exciting. We'll see if anyone else on this planet agrees with me. Okay, I have got, 1 minute. I have got 3 of my Venators trading cards. I have not ordered a 4th one yet. I swear it's coming. It's on my list. Literally, it's on my list. So you will get a signed copy of Rune's card, of Gray's card, and of course, Beltran's card. Here's the back, and I will sign all of those for you. I will also be sending you with a Beltran temporary tattoo. And then I found, okay, when whoever wins this, I really need you guys to send me a video of this so that I can see how cool this is. I stopped by my favorite little tea shop that I spent an undisclosed amount that's too embarrassing to actually disclose. But they had these little tea buds. And what you do is you take the bud and you drop it in the teapot. So like I've got a couple of clear glass teapots, which is obviously gonna work the best because these bloom into these beautiful flowers that then flavor and make your tea, which I thought was the coolest thing ever, and it screamed Eon to me because I could absolutely see like Tashara, our succubus, sitting there in her beautiful room with a teapot with this lovely bloomed flower. I mean, like, how fantasy tea can you get? It was fantastic. So I'm going to be sending one home with you guys. I only bought a couple, and I only bought them for you, so I need one of you guys to send me a video, okay? Excellent. Okay. Last, but certainly not least, I found there were some pop-up tents. They were having a big celebration in Leavenworth. So they had a bunch of artists, and this guy, Pete Kronowski. Oh my gosh, all I can think of is Monsters, Inc. now. Mike Wazowski. Sorry, Pete Kronowski. Do you see, guys? Seriously. So this is him, and he had some lovely, lovely pieces of work, of which I wanted quite a few. And again, what did I buy? I bought them for you. But this piece, if you look at this piece of art is like, literally, I gave him the scene from my book where Tate and Gray and Ruin have come through the gate. They've made it through the really creepy Fey Forest, and they've reached where they're going to stay for the night. And they make a campfire, and they wander off. There's some rock pools over to one side, and around this campfire is where Tate really gives them the lowdown on where they're at, what happened as they crossed through that St. Louis Arch, what dimension they're in, and what type of world they've really just walked into. And I saw this and I just thought, oh my gosh, like it is literally like straight out of my book. So I bought one for you guys. I'm going to send it home with obviously a copy of Venators. Now here is the winner's choice. If you would like, I obviously didn't do this art. I'm more than glad to sign the back and write Venators. What I considered doing was actually getting some silver pen and writing a quote from this particular scene, like word for word, and then signing and dating that. But I don't want to assume that that's what you guys want. So if the winner would like, I will handwrite a scene from the book and sign and date this so that you guys can have this as well as kind of just a one-of-a-kind commemorative Venators piece. So I was super excited. Okay, that's all I've got for today. Now, what do you have to do to win? Okay, for those of you who have not been here before, we're going to do a fast rundown for all the rest of you that have. In order to enter, you need to go to devrywalls.tv. You're going to click on the giveaway tab. Once you have done that, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. There will be pictures of all the items that you can win, blah, blah, blah. And there will be 2-part entry. First part, you absolutely must sign up for my newsletter. This is not negotiable. The reason that it is not negotiable and you don't want it to be is because the winner will only be announced through my newsletter. So November, this newsletter will come out in December. There will be November's winner, and you will scroll down and you will see whether or not you've won. You then must email me to claim your prize. So if the answers will be 1, did you sign up for my newsletter, yes or no? If you lie to me, it doesn't really do you any good because then I'm going to send a newsletter with your name in it that you'll never see. So, just do it. And then it'll be a super easy question. Such as, we're going in November. Last November it was, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? I'm tricky, guys, man. I'm like super tricky. So head on over, devorywalls.com, giveaway tab, scroll down, type your answers into the Facebook entry box. For some reason, there is always 1 or 2 or 5 people who cannot enter. I don't know why. I don't know why my website hates them. I don't know why all of a sudden the Facebook entry box won't work when it worked for 400 other people, but it happens every time. If you cannot get my website to work, you may always email me the answers to the question for your entry, and I will enter you myself. So if that were to happen, just go read the questions, go over to contact, click that button, put your answers in that email box, say please enter me for the giveaway, and hit send, and you're done. So don't panic if you're having trouble. Any comments that are left on the YouTube video, I will absolutely respond to because I love to talk to you guys, but it doesn't count as an entry. Sorry. So please chat with me, but just know that it's not counting as an entry. Other than that, please, seriously, I'd love comments. I love them because I hate talking to dead space. It's just weird. Okay, so that's all I've got for this giveaway today. I'm going to be filming some more videos about some writing things. I've got some book reviews that I'm going to do. They're hiding up there. So tune in, click subscribe, and check back in for the monthly giveaways and all the other super fun content that we're going to have, right? Right. Also, follow me on Facebook. Again, I did it again. Facebook. Maybe it's like a new thing I need to do. Probably not. Facebook doesn't have a ring to it. Facebook or Instagram. Devory Walls is going to be my username across the board, so just search Devory Walls. It will come right up. I've been pretty active on Instant Stories lately. Not that they're super cool, but maybe they're kind of cool. What are we talking about? They're totally cool and you want to watch them. So Instagram stories, come find me. Okay, that's all I've got. Bye, guys.